What's up? Live. We got 45 minutes. Got 45 minutes to get Demon inked out real quick. Do you think we could do it, guys? Do you think we could do a Demon in 45 minutes? So I think I'm going to go with a particular demon. I think that would be the easiest way. Just kind of focus on one demon, and the demon that I think I'm going to focus on. Hold on. I wish I had a trailer or like an opening that I could play right now. Oh, wait a minute. Holy fuck. You know what I got? Have you guys seen the Rock and Roll Ninja trailer? I'll show that to you for a second while I'm doing this other thing real quick. When I say this other thing, I mean packing a ball. Let's see here. Oh shit. Let's go side by side. What's going on, Don?
Hello.
Hello. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Matt?
How you doing, dude? Are you all right? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. What's up, man?
What's going on? I was going to show my Rock and Roll Ninja trailer real quick while I'm packing a ball.
Very cool.
Is that okay?
Yeah. It's your stream, bro.
That's the guy you saw last night.
Mm-hmm.
Fearless, deadly.
Yeah, we're streaming again.
Are the men of the military.
Is that okay, Mama?
Mama says yes.
Others don't dare to.
I fed her some dinner and she got a little rich.
See them
You know what I mean?
coming. But
Yeah.
if you're lucky, you might just hear them rocking.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I flipped through it. Like as I was working on the pages, I was printing them out. And dude, I was just kind of like flipping through that shit, and dude, my shit is gonna be so fucking dope and funny.
Who did this?
I did.
You did this?
Oh wait a minute. I mean, I didn't do the trailer. I did all this illustration. This is my book.
That made them.
Yeah, I know you did the illustration. Who did the trailer?
Ninja.
Last days of
Get
Twitter.
your copy today.
Last days of Twitter and Arrogant Ape. Arrogant Ape did it. So I was just like, yeah, man, just fucking go for it. You know, just like make it grungy and go for it, dude.
Yeah, that is straight fire, dude. Is it going to be color in the final, or is it going to be? I mean, the book. Is the book going to be?
The
color?
book is black and white. The book is going to be.
Oh, you're straight
black
and white. Even better.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna make it look like it was like picked out of the gutter off of St. Mark's. You know.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
So can
Let
I
me get
share
my chair?
my drawing?
Yeah, yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't even know. I got to learn how to do it. I've never done this before. Let me see here. Window.
Thank you, Jolly.
Boom. Bam.
Thank you, Jolly. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Double page spread, baby.
Zoom in for a second. I gotta walk to the other side of my room and get my chair. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking.
Yeah, what are you thinking, bro? Look at all this luscious goodness right here. All my characters. Redfire, Skylar, Clipper Dodge, Bubbles, Brash, the Minx, Earth Mother, Physic, Scorn, Cyber Shot, Solar Star. Backup is here, baby. We're here to take the bad guys down.
Shit. Sorry.
Dude, look at this gun, bro. Look at this weapon.
And this is the blue lines that you're doing?
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna blue line this and then print it out and ink it, or
No, I like to I blue line it. I got it on my Cintiq, and then I drop the opacity down. Then I trace over it.
Yeah,
I work a little weird that way.
No, that's how, dude. Rock and Roll Ninja. I gotta like. This is why I'm like trying to get into the drawing more. But like, Rock and Roll Ninja was all digital.
Yeah,
you know, it was
this
just like
is going to be all digital too.
Just drawing another layer, drawing another layer. You know, sometimes I use different colors for different things.
I caught a lot of crap, man. People was like, "Dude, you should do more original art. That way you can sell it." And I'm like, I hate to erase stuff.
I didn't. Yeah, I got into that, but it was like, man, I'm trying to get this fucking done, you know?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
usually a commercial artist, like nobody gives a. It's really only comic book artists who are like, yeah, I could sell my shit. Like other people can't really. I don't know, maybe animation you could sell cells, but it's like, hey, do you want to buy some of my storyboards? Like nobody fucking wants to buy that shit. Or hey, you want to buy this this drawing of a bulldog that I did for a fucking t-shirt? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not like there's just not really a market there.
You pay me $5. Like, I draw you a long time.
Yeah. Hey, somebody wants you to draw a bulldog riding on a lawnmower for their lawnmower service. You know, it's like,
God, dude, I have drawn some really jacked up shit in my day. I got hired, years ago by some kind of celebrity chef. Nite something or other. They had won some kind of show. I'd never heard of it. I think it was over in England or something like that. And I designed. They were going to do this She was going to do all these spices and crap, and it was going to be released like worldwide and all this. So yeah, I got paid for it and everything, and I designed like 20 some labels, and I had to fight with them because they kept saying that I couldn't get her likeness right, that it was wrong. First they wanted it cartoony, then they wanted it an exact likeness, then he went back to cartoony. And after a while, I was like, look, every time you make me changes, it's going to cost you. All right.
Yeah.
So finally they decided to settle on the cartoony, and then I got everything done, sent them the final labels, and then nothing. I mean, like I said, I got paid for it, but nothing ever happened. Which is crazy because it kind of seems to happen quite a bit in some circles.
What, that like just nothing happens?
Yeah, like you don't hear shit from nobody ever again, you know?
Yeah.
Like the project falls completely apart. No one ever keeps you in the loop. It's like, okay, you're the art monkey. You did your job. We don't care about you anymore. I can't tell you how many characters I've designed for stuff that I don't even know if they've seen the light of day, you know? I have no clue. But maybe it's better that way.
Dude, I had somebody one time, he was like, I'm looking for a fucking pencil sharpener now. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I not ready today? I apologize.
Hey, can I keep sharing my screen, or is that like, I don't know if I can do like you do.
What do you mean do like I do?
Well,
nobody can do what I do.
You got a camera over your thing, right? So
yes, sir.
Can I just switch from me to not be big? I don't want to take up the whole screen.
I can make you small and
oh, please, man, make me small. Please, sir.
I'm gonna go with my friend.
I guess I'll go to share screen again. I don't want to collapse your stuff, bro.
No, not at all.
Yeah, make me small. Well, I don't want to be big. I want to be a small fella.
Fuck, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make this happen here.
Well, I don't want to be that big. I want to be the same size as you, bro. Like I said, I don't want to. This is your deal. I don't want to mess you up.
You're not messing me up. I only have 20 more minutes left.
Yeah, I was watching Joe and Sean and Kayla, and then I saw the link pop up, and I was like, "Well, I'm going over there."
They're good stuff. They're
They
good
are good
stuff.
stuff.
I just wanted to.
I think they were on the wind down anyway.
Hold the line. Love isn't always on time.
Oh my!
All right, I'm gonna draw a Beelzebub. Even though I don't have a fucking pencil sharpener. Saved my fucking
Come
life.
on. Great. Now my music's.
Okay, we're going live.
Why is my music playing? Can you hear that?
No.
My stupid music player started
I have
going
no
nuts.
idea what you're talking about. I didn't hear anything.
Good. All right.
Where were they going? They were going over Griffin, weren't they?
Yeah, Giffen, Trencher. Another massive loss to the community.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Such a legend, dude. And don't think badly of me, but I had no idea he created Lobo until I heard about him dying. I had no clue. So there goes my geek card right there, completely out the window. So is this for what you're doing? Is this for Inktober?
Yeah. Today is fucking como se dice? Demon.
God, I just could never get into that. I tried. But
Some years I'm into it. Some years I'm like, yeah, every fucking day. And then other years I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Shit, it's like that for me most days. I'm so obsessed with getting this effing comic done. It's like totally everything in the world. I knew that I knew doing your own created own comic and trying to market yourself was going to be a beast. But honestly, I was not prepared for this level of anxiety. And I'm not even live on the campaign yet, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a friggin' mess when this thing actually starts. Total mess.
I am all done with my shit. I'm all done with it. I'm just waiting for it to come from the printer, dude. Just waiting.
So
for
what's
it
it
to
like
come from the
working with
printer.
Zach, man? What's he really like?
I don't know.
Oh, you never really talked to him?
I mean, we talk, you know what I mean? We talk a lot, but it's all like work related. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're just like on mission right now. And like once the book is out, like maybe he'll like talk to me a little differently. You know, like there's small talk, but I don't know. Like I'm like, hey man, like instead of like emailing me all this stuff, just give me a call and let me, talk to me. And like he hasn't. You know what I mean? But
bro.
it's not personally though. You know what I mean? Like there's other people that we work with that like he's the same way. So I don't really.
He's probably crazy busy anyway.
And dude, I'm like Charlie's Angels. Like Charlie has more interaction with the girls.
Ooh, okay.
I just get emails, but like it'll be like a bunch of emails in one shot. Like I'm not knocking it at all. Like it's fine. Like he leaves me alone and I leave him alone. And like when we need to talk, like we do all of our talking and then we like get back to work.
Yeah.
But
get the work done, bro.
Yeah. So it's
all right. So when is this thing coming out?
It's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, it should have been. It's like sometime in October. It's supposed to be out. I would be surprised if it's in November. The printer that he has is like on point. I guess is like on schedule with some other shit and has like gotten it done. So yeah, soon, man. Like any day, bro. Like any fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, I'm gonna get a fucking email like, "Hey, I'm sending you a box of the books." You know what I'm saying? Like that's or even like getting a box of the books. Like that's how close we are to getting it done. Like because Zach doesn't do his fulfillment; he gets somebody else to do it. So, I mean, it's gonna be super fast, dude.
There's a lot of people that do that. I think Rini does that too.
Yeah, she uses
Critical Blast.
Yeah.
I bet that's got to be expensive though. Got to ship other stuff.
Expensive, you know. I mean, is it worth it? I wonder. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to find out the hard way. I'm going to have to
Oh,
do it
you're
all
gonna.
myself. This first one.
I think I'm gonna do my first one by myself as well because
Yeah.
I don't plan on it being that big. You know.
I'm not either. I
I'm
think I'm
not.
going to be
I'm
lucky
not.
if I
I'm
get
not
100
going. You
backers.
know, if it breaks 10K, dude, I'd be surprised.
Dude, I would love to get 5 figures. I talk a lot of shit, and I'm saying I'm going to get 5. I doubt it very seriously. If I break,
Is that 5 figures? Is 10K 5 figures?
I hope so.
I don't know, man. I'm not a math guy.
If I
I'm like, if
break,
you need a math problem, I'm like, go ask a fucking Marine. I have no clue.
yeah, a Marine, come
1,
on.
2. You'd get better answer than them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is 5 figures, dude. I could draw big bags of money,
Draw.
but I
It's
start
good.
counting
It's
shit.
good.
I'm like, go get my wife. Yeah,
That's
man,
why you got to be a
that's a
calculator.
5 figure. That's a 5 figure.
But yeah, I'm not doing this really for the money. I mean, that's nice. I want to get this first comic out and see like how it's going to be. You know, I want to get my my publishing empire going. I guess.
Mm. Is that what you plan on doing? Is getting like a publishing empire?
Nope,
Yeah.
not even close. I got books that I want to do. Like I got this plan for like 4 volumes, about 50, 60 pages a pop, and then I got a couple other titles I want to get out. But you know, I'm getting kind of long in the tooth age wise. I can't be doing this shit forever. One of these days, arthritis is going to come knocking on my little hand. It's going to say, you can't draw no more. And that's going to suck.
That's when you just start writing or you start really leaning into the AI art.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember 10 years ago, you was all on Twitter talking against AI art. Look at you now. Look at you now.
You're like 110110.
Get hated on for something.
Yeah, man, I want to do you know, I'm definitely not going to be doing monthly books. You know what I mean? Like that's not
No,
ever
that's
never
too
going
hard
to
to
happen.
grind.
Yeah, that's a young man's fucking
Yeah, that is a
thing,
young
dude.
man's game for real.
But I have I'm not a movie maker, right? And I don't expect my shit to be made into movies, but I think about my stuff like movies,
Oh,
right?
yes.
And
Well,
so I'm like, and see, and I'm even swapping. I'm not gonna say I made this up. Like I'm swapping from Quentin Tarantino when he was like, "Yo, I got like 10 movies in me," and like each movie is like his thoughts on a certain genre. You
yeah.
know, Western, this, that,
I love his Western.
Asian. You know what I mean? Like his Asian cinema. His love letter to Asian cinema is Kill Bill. You
Yep.
know, so I'm like, yeah, I like that. Like just apply that to graphic novels.
Yeah, just kind of
Where
working different genres.
yeah, like where it's like, okay, I do have like one good sci-fi story in me. I do have one good western in me. I do have one good and when I say one good, I mean like a good like 80 100 page book. You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean? And then do like
Yeah.
10 of them, which is totally doable. Do like 10 of them and then just like go do something else.
I do got a
I don't
novel I
know,
want to
fucking
get out.
watercolors of fucking landscapes and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I think like after that, I don't think I'd have like much to say.
Matt, you will always have something to say.
Probably.
That's why we
But
love you, bro.
I won't want to say it behind a fucking drawing table at that point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, after 10 books, I could see myself like that's what maybe
Crossfire.
60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, when I hit 60, I'm going to the fucking islands. Like, goodbye. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to fucking that or find a cave and like move into
It'll
it.
be a
I
different
don't
kind
know
of
yet.
Matt bar. Matt
Yeah.
bar. Matt on the island bar. So yeah, man, last night's stream was too fun. Too fun. Those guys, man.
I forgot. I forgot what we had all talked about.
We talked about all
D.
kinds.
Snyder was going off, boy. That guy
he
can
was.
fucking talk. And
He's
then
been
that's
going
not
off
like
on the
that's
chat
not
all
a
day, too.
pejorative. Say what?
He's been going off on the chat all day too.
He was?
He's got a lot to
Oh,
say.
yes.
Yeah,
man. Oh my God, bros.
he's the ambassador.
I was like, yo, man, fucking, I was like kind of chill at first. I mean, I'm still fine. I'm not like pissed, but
Right.
I'm like, yo, man, like these motherfuckers are dropping walls of text in this fucking links only fucking group chat. I'm like, man, and I'm already getting people like, yeah, man, I'm muting this room because people are just fucking like chatting away.
It's getting a little
And I'm
too.
not like fucking stop. I don't want to be like, shut the fuck up. So I just like dropped like a GIF that was like links, and like nobody gave a fuck, dude. They just kept going off. I was like, oh my God, man.
Well, you got in on the other one, right? Justin made another one.
Yeah, I did. Yo, what's going on?
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. No, I'm talking to Chris. I'm talking to the chat now.
Oh,
SDA.
what's up, chat?
SDA. Let's see. You spelled my goddamn name wrong, dude. Thank you. He did. Then he redid it.
How do you misspell that?
Bahar. Bahar. I remember, like, dude, we used to fuck with like substitute t-shirts. You know what I mean? They'd be like, Matt Bahar, but I'd be like, it's Bahar. They'd be like, Bahar? Bahar.
Edwards,
it's fucking
and he always
Bahar.
left the S off the end of it. I tell him, I'm like, dude, it's not singular. There's more than one of me. It's Edwards, not Edward. Then they would just be like, oh, whatever, we don't care.
They're like, right, here's your gruel and your piece of loaf.
Just go back to your doodles on your notebook paper. Pretend to be a student. Shut up.
Yeah, pretend to be a student. Yeah, we had fun. That was good stuff.
Yeah,
kept
man.
it pretty light, you know. Kept it pretty light, which I try to keep. I try to keep Preaking's awesome pretty light. You know what I mean? Like not too deep in like the fuck that guy. You know, I save that for.
You save that for the real streams.
I save it, you know, for like no quarter given, which is like not all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be like pretty fucking pretty lit. You know?
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it has to be about me, which not to be selfish, but it's like I'm not gonna like do like a no quarters stream where I'm like losing my shit over, you know, Eric and EVS. You know what I mean? Like that's just
God, yeah.
Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna like make streams about like other people's issues.
No, I get it.
And I don't want to call it drama.
Everybody's
you know
doing
what I mean?
now.
Because I don't want to.
That's
Yeah.
You go into I went on my recommended on YouTube the other night, and it was just like that's all it was. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! Does anyone have anything else to talk about? Because once you see one part of that sad ass story, you're done.
You know, I will talk. I'd rather talk about Planet of the Apes, honestly.
Which
I've been
one?
missing that shit. The new ones,
Mark
man.
Wahlberg or the new ones?
Fucking Mark Wahlberg. That shit's a fever dream, dude. That never happened.
But Estella Warren was fine. You cannot deny that,
dude. You know, I'm not gonna I'm not name dropping or anything because it was some straight Forrest Gump shit. But I met Mark Wahlberg one time, and like the whole time I'm looking at him, I'm going,
jump,
Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes. Like in my head, I'm going, yo, man, you like you're really cool. Like, what the fuck happened with Planet of the Apes?
I don't think that was his fault. I think that was Tim Burton.
Hey guys, I gotta tell you guys, the apes are talking. The trees are killing us. Hey guys, I gotta tell you, I'm just a scientist.
Not that long ago.
But those
newer ones, the ones with Caesar that they're doing the last couple of years,
fucking fantastic.
Those things are bomb, dude. I love them.
So
aren't they supposed to be doing another one?
Yes. Dude, I saw like an image of it, and it was like a fucking ape with a
Yeah.
falcon on its fucking wrist, like an ape riding on a horse with a falcon on its wrist. Like I don't know what the fuck.
Dude.
You know, I mean, they're gonna kick it off, dude. They're gonna kick off the fucking Charleston Heston shit because I think it was the first movie with James the student fucker Franco. Like they did like a little thing in that movie. Like and share if you want to get it saucy, ladies. So the student fucker, a lot of student fucking going around, dude. I think it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
I think it's gross. When you're like a teacher, I don't care if you are a fucking teacher in an art school or a fucking acting school. Like there's just like, like once they're like a student, they're like off limits, right?
You know? There's a trust.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're kind of flexing your power to like get that angle. Like you're not even really working up like a real lay.
I mean, come on, you
know what I mean? You're not like going over to this girl in a fucking bar or in a fucking park or at Barnes and Noble or wherever the fuck. You've like kind of cornered her to like start the conversation, and it's dog shit, dude. So
I don't understand. You see pictures of some of these teachers, right? And they're not bad looking. And then it's like, why? What is it about a 13-year-old boy that makes you? I mean, is this kid swinging a 10-pound hammer in his pants? What the hell's going on?
Are you talking about like the fucking like oddly attractive teachers? Fucking the 13-year-old and 14-year-old kids?
Yeah, exactly. The shit that makes the news.
Yeah, that's fucking. I don't understand that. And it's like these chicks are married, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I talking about James Franco for, dude?
You called him a student fucker, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Before that, it was like, yo. So the James Franco, look at that. I can bring that shit back off to the tangent right on back. So James Franco's Planet of the Apes movie, there's a comment on like the news or in the newspaper about a shuttle, about like a spacecraft, going into space with like several astronauts, right? Mm-hmm. So those astronauts, they're lost, right? So how are they lost? They're like lost in orbit, so they're frozen. They somehow get thawed out and come back down, and boom, it's not Charleston Heston, but it's like we've like come to that point in the fucking history of Planet of the Apes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying because I know the story a little bit.
Yeah, like so, like the next movie should be like nothing but fucking retard fucking humans. You know what I mean? Fucking insane ape fucking architecture, and then these astronauts like landing and being like, "What the fuck?" And then I mean, I'm speculating. But it's supposed to be like a couple 100 years into the future from Caesar, and now I can't remember if Caesar fucking lived or not in the last one.
I don't know either. God damn, that movie came out 2015, 2016. I don't know. I'm lucky to remember anything past 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, dude, I know. You fucking but if I start singing the fucking theme song to some cartoon, to like Gummy Bears, I'll know every fucking word of it. But like, if you're like, what did you make for dinner last Friday?
Come on down.
What did you make for dinner last Friday? I'd be like, fuck, I don't know. But Gummy Bears bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Did you remember to fill out your W-2? What's that? What?
Dibby.
No, Batman.
I'm doing a. I fucking hated Adam West, dude. I'm sorry.
I wasn't a big fan of it either. I like my Batman to be serious.
Yeah. Like some of the first Batman stuff that I got a hold of was like Neil Adams stuff. You know what I mean? So it was just like when somebody showed me Batman the show, I was like, what the fuck is this? I mean, I didn't have that in my vocabulary yet, but I was like,
I will say
what the
that the
fudge?
new Batman movie that came out, I was completely blown away by it and totally surprised by how good it was.
Yeah. I jammed on it a lot, dude. I really did like it. Batman was one of the last
finally made him a detective, which is what he is.
You're telling me you're preaching to the choir, bro.
Exactly, bro.
turning Batman into a fucking detective like procedural thing was fucking dope. Like finally,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like you've shown us every other fucking like aspect of Batman. Like, oh,
Yep.
look at his cars, look at his fucking ass, look at his nipples, look at these giant fucking things. It's like, can we get to the world's greatest detective,
Greatest detective.
please? You
Yes.
know, and they did. I mean, Pattinson or Robert Patterson or whatever the fuck the dude's name is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's fine. I mean, there's some things that I would have fucking revised. Like, I would have gave him like a buzz cut. You know what I mean? Like I would have been like, nah,
Yeah,
give
it
him a
was a little
buzz
too
cut. Like
emo with
he's
the look. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, nobody's gonna fucking walk around with hair like that. Like it's fucking
But isn't that supposed to be
2023. You
like
know what I
young
mean?
Batman? Like another year
Young
one
Batman is
Batman?
cool. Young Batman is cool. I mean, the thing is that I think it was like Batman Year One with
Yeah.
Capullo. He was
Oh
drawing
god,
Bruce
that book
Wayne
was
with
awesome.
like a fucking crew cut.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Like he's like
Yeah, because if you're
fresh
gonna
in the
wear
mission.
that cape and cowl, you don't
Yeah.
want your hair getting all in the way.
Yeah. He's like, I wouldn't be surprised. He's like, I shave my fucking head because it like gets in the way, like my hair gets in the way of the cowl. You know what I mean? Like that's how
Yep.
like fucked up this kid is, you know, where like, you know,
He ain't effed up. He's dedicated.
Alfred is coming in with wigs and shit like, oh, you know, sir, you gotta wear a piece today, sir, you got a meeting. I don't care about my hair, Alfred.
That no longer applies.
Yeah.
I'm now a legend.
And I would have made it maybe a little bit shorter. You know, I feel like they like the shots of them on the roof at sunrise or sunset, I couldn't tell. It was like just red. Like it was like again. I'm like, didn't we just fucking have like a 10-minute conversation on the same rooftop? Like, is
Mhm.
this like the spot they meet? I don't know.
I was worried for just a minute they were going to do yet another Joker. And I'm like, how many more? Not enough.
Yeah. Dude, the Joker they fucking showed looked like fucking shit, dude. I was like, what the
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm such a fucking hater, but I'm such a lover for it too. But
But doesn't Batman have more than just the Joker? Come on. We all know
yes,
he
I mean,
does.
I do like the aspect or idea of them like, yeah, this is like year 2. You know,
Yeah.
maybe Joker was like year 1 and the Joker didn't get fucking killed. You know what I mean? So now they didn't really show the Joker, so technically they can go back and revise that bitch.
Yeah. I
You
want to see
know?
him take on like just a regular serial killer. You know?
I'll tell
Make
you who I
that
want to see, man. I'll
the
tell you
whole
who I want
time.
to see, but you go ahead.
No, I mean I'm not trying to make a thing
I'm
about
not
it.
being a shithead. No, I'm not being a shithead. Like your turn. Tell me.
Yeah, it just
Let me show people what I'm.
a serial killer that's going around terrorizing Gotham. Every night there's a new kill. You can make it based on some kind of stupid clue ABC thing, whatever. I don't really care about that. But just have Batman, himself a normal man, come up against just another regular guy, but just who's torqued on evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all he wants to do is just he's a sicko. He just kills people. And now you get to see Batman solve the crime, put it all together, work in tandem with the guy. Well, maybe not work in tandem with Gotham PD because they're all corrupt and stupid anyway. But have him be a real detective, like the full on deal. You know what I mean? Batman, Law and Order, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why I hope
Enough
at
with the
some point
gadgets.
enough conglomerations of corporations happen where you could just start doing like a Batman TV show.
Oh god, if they did it right, dude, that would be so
dude,
effing awesome.
they were totally sucking off fucking Batman for the Arrow show. Like when the fuck was Green Arrow ever dealing with Ra's al Ghul? You know what I
Never.
mean? It was like you're literally just calling this fuck like you're just
And they
you're
would
taking all
pussyfoot
this
around.
Batman shit and just like putting fucking,
They'd
Arrow
pussyfoot
into it,
around on Arrow, and they would like hint at a Batman, right? Or they would actually say Bruce Wayne, but never showed up. And I'm like, don't you guys own the rights to Batman? What is the holdup? Just do it
It's a
already.
fucking it's like
Well, you're
like
not.
you could do Batman on TV, like they could do movie Batman, but you can't do a TV Batman.
And
But
then
you
they
could
give
do
us that
animated though, so it's
god
like something
awful
about live
Batman.
action. Yeah, it's all kinds of
Oh
like suck and
god.
fuck with the lawyers. Where
Did you ever try watching that show?
which show?
The Batwoman that came on, Batgirl, whatever her name was.
No.
Not when she got the black lesbian chick, but the other lesbian chick, the one who was in Fast and Furious. Ruby
And
Rose, I
she was
think her name
also
is.
in one of the John Wick movies as well
Yeah,
as like the deaf chick. No, I didn't. I wasn't that interested.
she's a
I didn't
decent
get the
actress.
I didn't get the
So it's
Batwoman
horrible.
fucking comic book. I mean,
Oh god, it was so bad, dude. So bad. Be glad you had nothing to do with it. I watched 2 episodes. I wanted to give it a chance, and chance was given, and it just did not work at all.
yeah, it's not. It wasn't an avoiding. If they were like, this show's actually pretty good, I probably would have tuned into it. There's just a lot of fucking content.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like, fuck, man.
I got into that wrestling show that Stephen Amell did, the one from Arrow, that
Oh
Heels.
yeah.
That was really good. Then, of course, they canceled it.
Mm.
Yeah, that seems to be the law of the land. If it's a good show and it's not woke, it's super awesome, we're going to cancel it. But that's okay. The new show I'm looking forward to now, if I have time to watch it, that Monarch, the Godzilla show with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
I caught a trailer for that on YouTube. I think it was last night. Dude, massive attack baller. They were showing more than just one beast. I was seeing Mothra, and I don't know if Kong's in it or not, but so many monsters. So many monsters.
I like that stuff. The last movie, it was really pushing it for me. I mean, already you're dealing with giant robots. You're
Are
dealing
you
with
talking about the Brie
fucking.
Larson movie? Skull Island?
I like the Brie Larson one, dude. The Kong one was kind of cool. I'm talking
Are
about
you,
the
are
one
you
where
talking about the new one
fucking
that just came out?
Skarsgård. They're like, hey, by the way, we have hover vehicles, and we're gonna go, in the center of the earth, like
Oh, that
center
one.
of the earth.
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
was horrible.
okay, King Kong as like part of like the center of the earth people. Okay, that's fine.
And then suddenly he got
But
smart.
dude, I gotta tell you, it was the fucking hover ships that they had. I was like, why didn't they just keep fucking helicopters? Like, what the fuck? Like, why did you make that fucking like more complicated and weird?
Trying to sell toys.
I don't know. That was my. I don't. Did they make toys?
I think so.
Oh,
They make toys of
alright.
everything, something like that.
Why don't they
Or
just?
Happy
Why don't
Meals.
you just? Yeah, but I could be like, yeah. How much is it going to cost to make the model of a toy? Okay, fuck it. Just rent out a model of a helicopter and slap the fucking Kong logo on the side of it, and then
You're done.
yeah, make it so you could break it apart and then have it where you could put it together with like magnets, so you could like smash it, but then like you could put it back together. Great idea. Yeah, fucking A. Go
I'll
make
tell you another one that's
go make some money.
hard coming out. The last Transformers movie, they had the Beast ones in it.
Yeah.
God, it was so bad.
I can't watch it, dude. I can't watch this Transformer stuff because it doesn't even look like Transformers.
The first one was pretty cool.
Yeah, that wiki bullshit. I guess it was.
Yeah.
I just want
Well, they had to explain it somehow because they
it's the
couldn't
look.
go straight to the lore.
I feel like
know?
you know what? I'm okay with them like changing it up. It was the look for me, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I know it's goofy, but I was like, man, you couldn't like pull off a little more of like a Gen 1 look.
All
Why
right,
is
I
it
understand what you're saying.
like you know what they look like? They look like fucking robotic ints.
Yeah, I was
That's
kind
what
of
I was.
digging
I
all
was
the
like,
moving parts.
oh, there's 2 robot ints fighting. Fuck it.
The robot moving parts were kind of cool. Like when they show the close up and they're transformed, you see all the gears and shit moving. Now that was kind of
Dude, mad dope. I'm not saying like make it look all clunky. I'm saying
Right.
like maybe somehow make the final shape like
look more
kind of
like the actual
mimicking.
character.
Yeah, kind of mimic the characters a little more because I've seen some really good action figures that are like redo of Gen 1s, right? And like they're not made for transforming. You could just kind of like move their arms around. They're kind of built for like posing in their robot form. And they fucking look dope. So like personally, when I jam on robot stuff, is when there's like large pieces and then like a tiny section where you could see like gears and like other shit, you know, and then another bigger piece like covers it or something. You know what I mean? Where it's like, so I think it would be cool to like still have Gen 1, but like see that there's like they're more complicated, you know, but not like they look like fucking Groot, dude. You know, I'm just like, what is all this fucking shit? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Sound like an old
But
man.
after the first one, I checked out, dude. I was done. It just got it kept trying to outdo themselves, and yeah, I don't know. Give me some kind of story that makes a little bit of sense, anyway.
Michael Bay. Yeah, he
Let's
needs
pull it
to go
up.
back to like war movies,
Pearl Harbor,
right?
was
Did
not
he
good
do like
either.
The Rock? He did The Rock, didn't he?
You did The Rock. Now that was good. Welcome to The Rock. Sean Connery.
Yeah, you're best. Yeah,
Another
you're
living
best.
legend.
You go
Dude,
home and you
best-
fucked a prom queen. You're best.
Best Nick Cage movie of all time for me. Gone in 60 Seconds. Actually, it's a tie between Gone in 60 Seconds and Con Air.
Con Air, man.
Con Air was
That's
just
an
stupid, but it
interesting-
was good. Especially John Malkovich.
G1. Yeah, yeah. Dude, it had fucking Dave Chappelle in it, shit, dude.
Yeah, he did. That was before he was the Dave Chappelle we all know today.
Yeah, it was like and share, guys. Tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you want to talk about. I wonder if we should just open it up, live chats. How's it? This came out okay, right?
Bring it down a little bit. I'm digging that face. It's like Fly Eyes.
Yeah, because Beelzebub is like Lord of the Flies, so I wanted to like do like maybe like a top of the head is like fly eyes, but then like a fucking crazy skull kind of mouth, and then he's like got hands crossed, but he's also like a demon, so he's got like a, you know, maybe he's got some fingers, you know, he's got like a necklace of fingers, and he's got like a little thing hanging made of
It'd be super
made of
jacked up
human skin and shit.
if you put a rosary beads in his hands.
Oh my god.
And had him steaming. Like, I'm so badass and evil, I don't care. I will burn your
Should I
religious
do
icon.
that, chat? That's some wicked evil shit. I should move it down so.
I am such an evil icon. I will use your own religious icons against you.
Well, I feel like you would. That's the you know, the opposite of above. They mock below. You know, I feel like they would like kind of do shit like that just to like fuck with believers, maybe, or you know.
You know what I can
I
never
don't
really
know.
wrap my
Making
head
shit
around?
up. What's up?
Okay, now I'm into God, love the religion and all that. But here's the thing I can never quite figure out.
Loving Jesus.
Yeah,
into Jesus. Loving Jesus.
I'm not going to get too deep in there, but the God is supposed to be forgiving of all, right? If you accept him into your heart, this, that, and the third, you know what they tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
And he will forgive you. Why did he never forgive the devil? Why was that just immediate, like, hate, you know? Well, not hate, but like immediate enemies. I get that he tried to supposedly overtake the kingdom and all that. But I mean, really? You just, boom, that's your brother or your son or what have you. And then just, I'm never, ever going to forgive you for all these millions of years or however long it's really been. You know, I always thought that kind of weird. Like, you want to tell me about forgiveness, but
well, is there a thing about forgiveness? Like you have to have you have to ask for forgiveness to be forgiven?
I think supposedly you got to ask, you got to confess all your sins, you got to ask for absolution. I'm starting to sound like PTP over here.
Oh! First shot of the night wasn't by me.
There it goes.
Oh shit! The doors are open now.
The D's going down, people.
You know, if you want to like step into it, like I'm kind of rolling a little Old Testament, right? Currently with my beliefs. But I mean, if once you got Jesus going around, once you got the carpenter,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it's a pickle, bro. You can't get too deep into it, because
Yeah, you definitely can't
if
overthink it.
God is all knowing, right? As soon
But
as he
exactly
made,
what is he doing now?
I don't know. I don't know, because you would think as soon as he generated the morning star, Lucifer,
Uh-huh.
that he would be like, I mean, even
He'd
before
already know.
that, he's like
Yeah.
sitting and let's just say the high alted is like just fucking chilling and fucking pitch black,
Yeah.
right? Like he's just fucking just chilling, like he hasn't made the tree, he hasn't done anything, right? He hasn't
Right.
made the first light.
Right.
Like he already knows everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? I
Omniscient,
mean,
that's what it's all
that's
about.
supposed to be omnipresent and omnipotent, is that it's like he already knows like how many times fucking PTP is gonna fucking stutter in a video before he even makes it. You know what I mean? He's like, in this book, he's like, let me pull out my PTP book.
Exactly 500
He
times.
stuttered 572 times in the second video that he made. You know what I mean? Like he just knows everything. So yeah, I mean, he already knew that Satan was going to gonna
Be
revolt.
Satan. Yeah.
Oops. So all you could assume, and I know it sounds fucking petty and fucking kind of a cop out, but like it's all part of his plan.
Aha. So God's trolling us.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? It's beyond my comprehension.
Same
Clearly,
here.
because I would be like, oh yeah, clearly. I don't know. Because I don't
Yeah,
know
they
what I
didn't
don't know
ask
what I
me.
don't know what his plan is. He didn't.
They didn't confab with me and say, "Hey, Don, what do you think about this?"
I don't know.
I definitely have thoughts on the matter.
I mean,
Boy, wouldn't that be some
if I
shit? If
go
all
to
of a sudden I
heaven,
wake up one day, open the door, and there's God standing there in all his glory. Don, I wanted to run a few things by you. What do you think about, dude? Come on.
I would be like, oh my god, dude. God, you look like a fucking biker. That's weird. That's fucking weird shit. I don't know. I don't know what I thought you would look like, but you totally look like a fucking biker. I don't know. I guess my first thing would be like, okay, flamingos, funny. I get the fucking joke. Camels,
Yeah.
I get it. Hilarious. Um, but then I would be like, there'd be like that first kind of like meet and greet, like, yeah, man, thanks a lot for fucking avocados. Like, those are fucking dope, and not avocados, look what the fuck are those, how come everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of like have that talk, but then maybe after a couple of glasses of scotch, maybe after a couple of fucking shots of tequila, I don't know, man. I'd be like, yo, what the fuck is up with leukemia, dude? Like,
Yeah.
why'd you fucking make that, dude?
You start sounding like
You know
Jerry
what I mean? There's
Seinfeld
start
on
to
the
get like a
stand-up.
little bit personal. So I don't know. I think I would I think I might just like cut it short and be like, I'm totally down with you. I'm totally grateful for everything you fucking created for us, buddy.
But I got to run to
I'm
town.
down with Carpenter, you know what I mean? But I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking go over to this side of heaven because some of that
You
shit is
scared me.
fucking lame, bro.
Yeah. I'm not saying I could do better, but
No. I'm not either. But I definitely wouldn't have made a fucking disease that killed kids.
yeah, no. Kids are sacred.
It's like, why cancer? You gotta fucking tell me, bro. You have to. You gotta tell me. Now that I'm here and my brain is like infinite,
Yeah.
tell me, bro. Like, what the fuck is the deal with that?
Well, that's like one of the characters I got on this Omega mission. His name is Clipper Dodge. He's an old man, right? His power is he can control his physiology 100%. In other words, while he still has involuntary body functions, there's a saying he's going to use in a comic: I don't bleed unless I want to. And I always thought, why can't we control our own physiology? Like, why does our body do the dumbest damn stuff at the worst possible time?
Beelzebub. I'm drawing Beelzebub. The prompt is demon, so I picked
It's
Beelzebub.
not a brain, bro. It's eyeballs.
It's eyeballs.
Look at the eyeballs. Oh, you
Look
put
at
the
the big
rosary beads on
brain.
them.
Look at the big brain on brain.
My dude, you used the rosary bead idea. Thank you.
Yeah, I just I made it out of eyeballs.
I love that, dude. I love that piece.
So what were you saying? Why can't we control our shit?
Well, I was just wondering, like, okay, it just seemed like the human body might have been a little bit poorly designed. If, for example, you eat, you don't retain everything you eat. It comes out two different ends. Not everything has nutritional value. Why the hell not?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about the
Why is it when you get something stupid like a
evolution.
little cold, it practically shuts you the F down? Some little
Hey,
microscopic
look, this is.
organism
I
takes
was
you
like,
out.
having a conversation, with my rabbi, and he's like, I'm like, what the fuck is up with that? What about evolution? I'm like, Shay, what about evolution? What do we think about evolution? It's like you can't really say like how like a day to us. You don't know what a day to us. You don't know what a date is to God. Like
Yeah,
a
that is
day to
true.
God could be fucking
1,000 years.
a 100,000 years. You know what I mean? So like, it's like when God made man out of mud, like maybe he waved his hand and we just fucking slowly evolved out of fucking mud. And like to him, it was like a split second, but it took, thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? Like there's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it was as soon as he was like, well, do you know how long a day is to God? And I was like, no, I don't
Am I
know.
supposed to?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was kind of like the aha. I was like, okay, I guess that kind of all right. That kind of covers both. You know what I mean? It's like,
Sorry, but
yeah,
this is
God
not
had
on
to
the
work in
syllabus.
it, but it's like we worked out of it. We worked. How's that?
Some
Like, all
people
right.
get a little touchy when you start
That's
talking
fine.
about stuff like that. It's like you just need to believe. Don't ask too many questions. I blew my aunt. I didn't blow my
What?
aunt. I blew my aunt's mind when I was
Okay.
way younger. I was all of like 4. And she used to be really big into religion. She almost left my uncle just to be a nun. And she came to visit us. We lived in the country in Southern Maryland at the time. And I said, Aunt Eleanor, I have a question. She said, well, you can ask me anything. What is it? I said, if God created everything in the universe, who created God?
Stop.
Yep. Stop, rewind the tape. She couldn't answer that one. And my dad
The
loved
answer to
me
that is
for asking that question.
you'll have to ask. You'll have to ask when you fucking see him, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I have lots of questions to ask. Trust me on that. That's assuming I go in that direction. Several people have told me I'm not going in that direction.
No? You heard animals and stuff?
No, you know what I mean.
Okay.
HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah. Saying where
I haven't always
where
been
would
the
send you that
blessed.
way?
I'm not. Well, I did some bad shit in my life, man.
Okay.
Stuff I ain't
Well,
proud of.
we're streaming, so you don't have to.
No, I'm not
You
gonna.
know.
I'm not gonna say anything I did. I mean, I didn't do like murder or nothing like that.
Okay.
What did you do?
I didn't do any
Uh-oh.
jail time or nothing. I just, I haven't always been nice to people.
He's made up for it.
Oh, look, everyone,
Oh.
Mom's awake. Now all the secrets are going to come out.
Hey, mama.
No,
I mean,
that's enough.
You just
I've
try to do
tried.
better the next day. You know what I mean? Like you wake up and you go, today I'm
Yeah.
not going to be a motherfucker.
Well,
And you just
a lot
work
of it
on that
was
all
youth,
day, and then you go to bed, and you wake up
Yeah.
and you just start and repeat. I mean, I don't not that I have that problem, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like it's
Yeah, a lot of it was youth, just folly of the youth and whatnot. And I've definitely tried to make up for it as a man. But it's just, that stuff will haunt you. It will play with you if you got any kind of conscience at all. And thank God I was raised where I have a conscience. It's just that, you just wonder. It used to screw me so hard, bro. I'd be like, am I being a good person to be a good person, or am I being a good person to score a point so I can get into heaven? And when you start thinking like that, your mind goes, done. So I just try not to think about that.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just drawn over here. It's getting a little deep.
Getting a little too existential for you, huh?
I mean, we can go there.
No, we're
You just
good.
want,
I'm just
you just try to be the best you can be. You just,
yeah.
that's all I
Just
can really say is
I get the
just be
yammer.
brave. Be brave. Be honest. Be true.
Be good.
Treat people the way you want to be treated. You know.
That could go for a lot of other people too.
But I also believe in like
Santa Claus, Easter Bunny.
fuck no. I don't know. What would be like I don't know.
I'm a big
I gotta
proponent
think
of
of
the
the
golden
words
rule.
for it.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That is the classic and the best piece of advice you could ever give anybody. If you treat somebody like a dickhead, you're gonna be treated as one too.
You know Mark Brooks.
No, I'm not a Mark Brooks, but that
Your
guy.
mom knows who Mark Brooks is?
Oh yeah, she was there when he lambasted me online and all that shit. My mom is my biggest supporter. God love her. She's got a full-on hate of that guy now. She really doesn't know who he is, but every time his name is mentioned, like she'll go to the bathroom and she'll have to use the toilet. And she'll say, "I got to eat out of Mark Brooks."
Oh
It's hilarious.
shit.
Yeah. That's my mom. I love her to death.
Nobody messes with my son.
There it is.
Yes, ma'am.
You see that? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, but I mean, like, I had nothing to do with that dude, And then he just comes on out and does all that. It was just, why? Just leave me alone,
Should have
bro.
fucking lit that dude up, man. It's like somebody comes at you like that, you're like, oh my god, thank
And
you.
then you just kind of play.
Thank you for coming at me like that because now I could just fucking open up and just
Well, that's okay. Ethan and the Kings had my back
both
that night.
barrels,
And then Eric July, he also had my back on his stream. So I felt kind of vindicated a little bit. Plus, I'm going to make a killer comic and I'm just going to throw it in his face. See, look, I can actually do
because it
sequential.
costs money to print that book, so don't throw it in his face. Just
I can
like
actually
tweet
do
a picture of the
too.
book, that way.
Yeah. And none of my people are shiny except for the guys wearing metal. So there you go.
Shiny, happy people holding hands. Are you an REM fan?
I'm not the biggest REM fan. Are you a
B-52 fan?
B-52, Love Shack, yeah. I'm if it's good,
dude. My lawyer owned the Love Shack.
For real?
Yep.
Okay, there's a story.
Well, it's not really a story. I mean,
yes, it is.
I had to talk to my lawyer today, and we were just talking, and like just small talk and stuff came up, and because we were talking about these little like pins that are in the concrete around downtown Athens, and one of them is B-52 because they're from Athens.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like B-52 is from here. REM is from here. A bunch of bands are from Athens. So
that's cool.
So we were talking about that. He was like, "Yeah, I own that building."
Nice.
I was like, "What?" So,
all right, here's my dude inked up for the most part.
Fucking, I mean, oh my god, dude. Just like to have an aggressive letter sent is like kind of costs some money. Like, yeah, I want you to fucking write a letter that'll fucking just make him shit himself. Okay, well, oh my god.
I don't even think you can do that anymore without getting sued.
Say what?
Well, people will sue you for anything.
Well, I mean, he can't sue me for sending him a letter.
Who can't?
rather than just being like, you know what? Instead of suing you, I'm sending you a letter through my lawyer telling you to shut the fuck up.
Are we talking about
Basically.
peach tasting peckerhead?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
You
I
know,
don't
he's
know.
like, you know, if you're just like talking shit about somebody is one thing, but when you start like telling people like Ethan that he shouldn't work with
When you
me,
start to slander somebody and affecting their business, and
that's
yeah,
basically is what we're dealing with is some slander. And I'm like, it wasn't just one person, you know what I mean? It was like, oh fuck, like I talked to Shane, oh he said something to Shane. I talked to Kelsey, he said something to Kelsey. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So it's
Shane's
just
getting
like,
in on it too,
what
man.
the
I
fuck
was
is
kind of
going
surprised.
on? Say what?
Shane doesn't really, get that combative. Not really, But with this whole deal, he seems to be.
Well, you know, there's a lot of stuff
The
that's
Chicago
coming
thing?
out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Chicago stuff, but just in general, there's just a lot of shit coming out, dude, that PTP had said and done that people are like, what the fuck?
It always comes to light.
Especially with Shane.
Yeah. It always comes to light.
So
Well, I wish you luck, bro. If I can help in any way, let me know.
nah, it's fine. It's fine.
I know some people who know some people who know some people.
And they're all dead.
And they're all dead. Or in jail.
No, I mean it's like, look, here's the text messages from Ethan, here's the messages from Shane, here's the messages from these other two people saying that like he was, you know, telling him stuff that was clearly not true. Like, here's all the stuff that he was doing, blah blah blah. Take that and fucking do what you can.
Why do you think he's doing it all like that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Jealous?
It's fucked up though. And it's like, yeah, he talks about eating a shit sandwich, and like he could have just ate a shit sandwich a lot earlier. Like when I found out about him telling Shane some shit, I was like, what the fuck? I fucking lost my shit. I was fucking pissed, dude. Super fucking pissed. And it was just like, hey man, like I had to let people know about the Riot Press scheduling, you know, our corporate schedule and shit. And it was like, what the fuck are kind of double speak you talk like what do you mean like why are you talking Riot Press like you're a fucking corporation of 100 people? Like it's just you, dude.
Project?
He never took me off of any project.
Oh, I thought he did.
No, that's the fucked up thing. It was like I was finishing the Last of the Seekers pages. Right? I was finishing the Last of the Seekers pages, and he was just saying fucking no to a bunch of shit that I was like politely asking for. I know it sounds dumb, but I don't want to get like too fudgy into it. But it was just like,
no. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I mean, like me and Yellow Flash are cool now because we like fucking we like chopped it up and talked it out. But at the time, like Yellow, Yellow Flash like was like posted some shit about me that he like wasn't true. Like, hey, why does this guy block me? I've never interacted with him before. And I was like, what the fuck? Like we've like totally DM'd and like had like multiple conversations, right? And so I was like, why are you fucking doing that, dude? Like, why are you telling people that bullshit? Like, it's not even dirty laundry, dude. It was like I was like, man, it wasn't even dirty laundry. It was just fucking like not true, right? Yeah. I'm like, so I'm like, why are you telling people like he had like 80,000 fucking followers? I'm like, why are you telling your 80,000 followers is bullshit, dude? Like that was basically what the DMs ended up like me and him talking. Like, what is your fucking problem, dude? Like, why are you lying about that shit? Right. And it was like, he was like, I don't know who you fucking are. I'm like, yeah, you fucking do. And I was like, Vicky, we talked about the fucking Vicky, but you know what I mean? I was like, dude, don't fucking act like we don't know each other.
Another one. Jesus.
Right. Well, dude, we were commiserating in a group chat about her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, don't act like we don't fucking like know each other. So why are you lying and telling people that I'm just like randomly fucking like blocking you? Because I did. I've like fucking blocked him over some shit because he was.
Well, that's your prerogative, though.
It's my prerogative, right? I was like, man, I'm not dealing with this fucking dude. And so
tired of hearing a bunch of
he got shitty. not to air out the whole laundry, but like, you know, there was some shit in one of the chats and he like lost his shit. And so I was like, well, fuck him. And he blocked me and I blocked him. Right.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, if you're going to block me, then I'm going to block you. Right. And then fucking a year goes by and he's unblocked me and is like tweeting that I'm an asshole for blocking him. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck are you like? What kind of
Nothing
fucking
weird
game are you
about that.
playing, dude? Yeah, like why are you playing these games with your fucking like alias, bro? And so while Yellow Flash had like posted, I was like, what the fuck? So PTP was like tagging him in Last of the Seekers tweets.
Yeah.
Right? Where I'm like, dude, I get it. He's like, I'm just trying to, he's like, I understand why you're mad. I understand why you're mad. But you know, I'm just trying to play the game or whatever. And it's like,
Nah, I
there's
ain't buying it.
literally 100 other people that you could have just, and like all it was like a list of fucking tags. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, I want to spread the word of fucking Last of the Seekers. So here's like a list of like 20 people. And like one of them was Yellow Flash.
But it also
Right.
had an ulterior motive. Yeah, I got you.
Right. And I was like, man, Yellow Flash is being a fucking weirdo. Like Yellow Flash has nothing to do with our book. Like, could you just fucking pick one of another 50 fucking YouTubers to put on that list?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, could you fucking look out for me while I'm like doing these pages
For you.
you fucking asshole? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm literally making your shit better because you've stroked the fuck out. Like, can you please like look out for me? You know. And he was
Don't
like, man, I
do
need
it.
you to stop fighting with people. And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, dude? Like, stop calling out Gabe on shit, you asshole. Like, stop being fucking weird. So, I don't know. Blah, blah,
What happened to
blah.
Gabe? Is he still doing his thing?
Yeah, dude. He
Never
is.
see him anymore.
No, because, you know, shit got a little crazy. But,
It did get crazy for him. Well, yeah.
so
And
he could have said no. Like, Patrick could have fucking been like, hey, man, I'm sorry that I fucking told Shane that, like, all right, so
okay.
I'm like asking him to do some shit, right? And he says no. I'm like, hey man, like we're doing this, like we're talking about comic books. We're doing it on Patrick's channel, right? And then he like misses a couple of weeks. And
Mhm.
it's like, hey, can I do it on my channel? Like, can we like do it on your channel some days and some days on my channel? You know what I mean? So I could help grow my channel. And he's like, no, it's my fucking show. Like, if it's not with me and
He said
Kelsey,
that?
then it's fucking yeah, dude.
Shit.
So I was like, so it was like the no, I'm not gonna like use somebody else to use, you know, which is me and Flash are fine now, right?
Yeah.
But at the time we weren't. So I was like, could you just please fucking tag somebody else? I don't give a fuck who. Right. And so it's like, no. Okay, can we do the show? No. All right. So I was like, look, man, after fucking Last of the Seekers pages,
I'm
I'm
out.
not doing anything. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else for you, bro. Like, it's just too fucking like one-sided. I mean, he's paying me, and he's like, man, I paid you. Yes, you did pay me. I paid you bonuses. I mean,
Yeah, but you didn't pay me enough to put up with you being a fucking asshole.
no, I mean, he was paying me, but yo, dude, I would draw a page and then he would have me change it because he wasn't giving me a script. He was just giving me thumbnails that he had done.
Oh.
So he's like sitting there fucking thumbnailing on a fucking piece of paper and then taking a photo of it and then sending it to me. And then I'm drawing pages from that. Like, I'm kind of like, you know, working that. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of stupid. Let me fix this. And he's got like potato headed motherfucking vampire people in there, right? So I'm like, okay, right? So that's what I'm drawing. I'm drawing these fucking vampire potato people. They look like I don't know, like the little monsters from fucking Dark Crystal. They look dope as fuck. Hey man, these are wrong. Here, let me send you the fucking character designs. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like I'm trying to get other shit done. Like I'm not trying to redraw my fucking shit because you don't have your shit together, right? So it's like, hey man, I'll send you some extra money. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for fucking paying me a little extra because I have to fucking redo shit that you fucked up.
You gotta put up with
right?
crazy
But
shit.
then what does that become? Oh, that becomes fucking, hey, I even paid you extra.
They try to embolden you to it, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like, man, you didn't pay me fucking extra, bro. You paid me exactly what I was fucking due. And then I saw the drawings and I'm like, oh my God, you Sharpie marker motherfucker. And he's like, she tried to text me and was like, man, I didn't use Sharpie markers. And I was like, maybe you should have, asshole, because it looks like fucking shit.
Oh God.
So yeah, man, it just like kept going, dude. And it was like, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do so. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna do any more work for you after this. Like, your Silverhawks book. Like, I'm not gonna participate in that. Okay, cool,
Silverhawk.
man. Yeah, dude. The next book is like a fucking Silverhawk ripoff because he has the
Oh,
mold
I
for
thought you were going to
Silverhawk.
say he got the license. I was about to say what?
Fuck no, dude. He's working with some Chinese fella who's got the fucking mold, so they're gonna do some fucking knockoffs. You know, like, yeah, we're gonna do some Silverhawks, but we'll paint them a different color. We'll put a cape on them. I'm like, Jesus fuck.
Gay.
I'm like, I can't even. I'm like, what the fuck did I sign the fuck up for? So yeah, I was like, I gotta sign out, dude. I gotta go do my own shit. Okay, cool, man, no problem. And then suddenly, you know, fucking Shane is suddenly throwing me fucking shade, and fucking Kelsey's like kind of fucking like giving me some shade. And like
Kelsey
they're
was
both
giving
like,
you shit?
yeah, just like, yeah, man, what's what happened? What's the deal with that? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he said you walked out on a book, you walked off on a book. And that's what Shane said as well. Like in DMs. So it's like I got the DMs, dude. I got the receipts for them saying, like, yeah, he said you fucking walked off the Silverhawk book. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not a lawyer or nothing, but if he actually typed that out and said that, it ain't
well,
true.
let's see. And then
Total
those are two things. That's completely different from him telling fucking Ethan that I had a dummy account and that I was fucking with Dale. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I've shown my shit multiple times because multiple faggots have fucking tried to say I have dummy accounts, and I've always had fucking the one Matt Barr account and the one Mandibles account. Like, there's no fucking dummies. You know what I mean? Like, one says Matt Barr and the other one says Mandibles graphic novel by Matt Barr. Like, there's no fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? And like the Mandibles Matt Barr account, like, I just have it because I didn't want anybody to take the name. You know what I mean? So it's
I
like,
get it. It's almost
so
like
it's like I don't even act. I don't even use it. I'm on Matt Barr. Like that's what I like to do. I like to be fucking on Front Street with stuff with Matt Barr. So him telling Ethan that I had a fucking dummy account was just fucking like, that was it, dude.
That was
because
on
Ethan was like, yo, man, like we're talking about doing business together, and this guy is sending shit like this. Like, this isn't good. I'm like, fuck no, it's not good.
Yeah,
so thank you for letting me know that like us doing business is like kind of fucking being bothered by this, because thank you. Because that's fucking,
that's legal.
That becomes something that a judge is going to be like, was there business involved? Was there business relations that were being affected? Yes, Your Honor. With somebody who has fucking $1 million campaigns, this guy's fucking with. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not going to fight the guy. You know what I mean? I mean, I can outdraw the guy, and I'm not going to fight him. He has like a fucking baboon heart or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
I don't know anything about that.
Dude, on the Dale stream that he had, where he like fucked up the Dale Pitt job.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like, well, part of that fucking 2-hour stream, like he was pulling out like X-rays and shit, and like showing that he had a pacemaker, and I'm making a joke about him having a baboon heart, but I don't know, dude. I mean, I guess he wears
anybody can play the sympathy card and make shit up. I'm not saying he's doing that, but I'm just saying it can be done.
Dude, he had to check as many boxes on that fucking stream as possible, dude.
Ugh.
He had to check as many boxes off, like, yeah, the pit thing isn't happening. Yes, I did brag totally about fucking swiping it from fucking Phil Diaz. But so I fucking
about that shit too.
I don't know, man. I don't think so, because they like hung out in Tampa.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
from my impression, Phil loves Pitt, and he was so looking forward to like bringing that back, working with Dale and everything.
Phil was supposed to do the fucking he was supposed to write it and help.
Yeah,
Dale
and then just to have it
content
inked out from right under him, dude, he had to be pissed about that.
That's why Pitt is on the cover of CG Vacation, right? So Dude, he was bragging the fuck out. I was like, man, that's fucking dirty dog, man. I'm kind of like Phil's kind of cold with me. He's kind of whatever, but like snaking shit from people is like fucking ugh, icky.
I don't really know the guy that well.
Fucking grimy, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know anybody enough to be like, I'm gonna snake a fucking job from this dude. Like, man, that's just fucking diabolical.
Yeah,
So,
I've had job snake for me. I'm not going to do that. I know what it feels like.
yeah, right. So it's like, oh, Phil's got that gig. Cool, good for him. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, he's got that gig. We'll see about that. Watch this. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, you're
It's
a
all now,
fucking
motherfucker.
asshole. So he's on there and he's like, basically like bringing up Dale's personal issues with whatever. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Whether it was like money or alcohol or whatever, but it was just like 2 hours of blaming somebody else. And then if you weren't quite sure if you should fucking tell this guy to fuck off or not, like if you're like kind of on the fence, he like pulls out the fucking x-rays and starts talking about, you know, how nobody in his fucking family lives past I don't know, fucking 40 or something. You know what I mean? Like they all have like a life expectancy and like his heart's gonna explode and shit. It sounded very fucking Liam, you know, where like Liam's talking about how he has a brain aneurysm and the doctors told him he only has 20 years left to live and shit.
Yeah, that's
So it's just like, bro, so he just like covered it, was like, okay, the job fucked up. It's not my fault. It's Dale's fault. Here's some reasons why. And also, you know, I got some shit on my chest, you know, that looks like I'm a cyborg. Okay, bye-bye. And then he deletes it. What the fuck, bro? But yo, if you like his shit, back it. I'm not saying don't back his stuff. I'm just saying
Hail CG, Hail CG.
Oh, obviously, dude, he's fucking just goofy ass CG. He's like manipulative, dude. He really is trying to manipulate CG. And it's kind of coming out. It's like, fuck that guy, man. But yeah, absolutely hail CG all day long, man. But
a lot of dirt worms out there, as a friend of ours would say.
Yeah, dude, and that's another fucked up thing, dude. Like, you know, I would be talking to fucking PTP and like he'd be like, hey man, let me call you. And he'd call me up and like have a whole bunch of other shit to say. So then it would turn into like 2 hours of him like talking shit about other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like he was in group chats and shit that I wasn't in, right? So he was like just like talking shit about these other people and like how they were like kind of talking shit about me and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? Right. So it's like, oh, really? Like fucking Malin said that about me? Like, what the fuck, man? Right. And then I'm like, I go on streams and I'm just like,
talk shit about anybody unless it was to their face, to be perfectly honest with you.
Dude, you know what? If you don't know, you don't know. If you have somebody and you're working with them and they're like, yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. They're like saying this and that. And you're like, what the fuck? And he's like, don't worry, dude. We'll get our books done. Don't worry about them. You're like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like kind of fucking you're like getting like Kool-Aid fucking like handed to you while you're like just having your regular lunch with somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
that Kool-Aid forced down
just a little, yeah, you're like slowly getting sips of Kool-Aid and you're like, yeah, man.
And meanwhile,
right? You're like, yeah, fuck those guys. And now you're like,
if you want to believe them because you're collaborating with them,
why wouldn't you?
Go wrong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you fucking believe some of this shit? And then it's a shame, dude. It's a shame. And I was like telling people, like, yo, man, what the fuck? Like, this guy's a fucking snake. Nobody wants to believe me. Everybody wants to keep streaming with him.
Until ...
Right? Until it's like, oh, he is a fucking dirtbag. Look at that. Okay. Yeah.
All right. What do you think, man? Do I need to do more on this?
Always.
I want to have some energy coming out of his eyeballs. Good, can I have energy? I want to some energy coming out of his eyeballs. He is so fired up, bro. It's coming out of his eyes. I will screw you up. With just the power of my
hand, dude. I like the Hungan. The Hungan. What the fuck is a Hungan? I like the gun hand.
Yeah. Thank you. It ain't as cool as your fly head guy, Bezelbub.
Oh
I
shit!
do love that. I love me some monster stuff, man.
Yeah, I totally see this being like a monster. You know what I mean on a movie set
Oh yeah.
by Doug Jones. You know,
Can you imagine that coming to life, like for real?
I hope it doesn't. I hope if it is real, I hope I never see it.
You ever be drawing something like that and you can like start to smell it?
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
can,
a
you
lot
can
of it is
smell the
like
death coming off of
audio,
it.
where
Yeah.
I can like hear them like the teeth chattering, and I can like, you know,
Then it just kind of screws with you.
love it.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting something good. You're like, oh,
Us
that's
creative
fucking
types, we're not
creepy.
crazy at
You know what I
all.
mean?
We don't hear things.
If it's
We're
creepy
not.
enough that you're like, man, this is creeping me out as I'm drawing it, that's good. That's what I want.
Oh yeah. That's what's up.
It's kind of a little old school. It's kind of The Fly, kind of reminisce a little bit. I don't know if did you ever see the original The Fly?
I saw the original and the remake. And the original was far, far better. As it usually is.
Yeah, I find it. I mean, I still watched it, you know, but it is it's hard to watch those old movies, dude.
Although Jeff Goldblum did do a lot of justice to his version. Not gonna lie.
Jeff Goldblum was amazing. It's almost like a superhero movie gone wrong. Like for a few days, you were like, "Holy shit, he's fucking Spider-Man!"
And then
You
he's not.
know, for a couple of seconds, he's motherfucking Spider-Man. He's doing shit. He's climbing on walls.
Till he started dripping stuff everywhere.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh my complexion.
I don't know how his girlfriend's gonna react to that. She may not like that too much. Sweetie,
Yeah,
I know you're a weird ass fly monster and I still love you, but I'm not cleaning that mess up in the kitchen.
dude, his wiener was already missing at that point.
Can you regurgitate your dinner somewhere else, please?
Yeah, wild. That was really weird as a kid seeing that shit for the first time. Just like, what the what?
Most frightening movie I ever saw as a kid was that one where there's all the spiders grow to like 30-foot tall buildings and start going down the streets. It was like a really old movie. One of my cousins was down for the summer and they had it on in the living room. Freaked me out. I've been scared of spiders ever since.
Really?
Yeah, jack me up.
I think the first like movie that really kind of freaked me out was Night of the Living Dead. Like I had an uncle that showed that shit to me.
I haven't seen
was
that
like
one. I haven't seen the original.
maybe yeah, black and white, dude. I was maybe 5 or 6.
Oh,
And
that's-
it being black and white didn't matter. It was completely legit. You know what I mean? And it freaked me out. And it gave me nightmares for a long time. Like it gave me like stress nightmares where normally like, oh, zombie nightmares, that sounds cool. Like it's not when like your family's coming in through the windows. You know what I mean? And like your friends and shit. You know, it was fucked up, man. I
There
didn't
was
like it.
another one that we saw a long time ago. It's, like these little, I want to say Puppet Master, but it wasn't Puppet Master. These like doll babies. One of them had like a little knife and was running around and all this other stuff.
It was called Puppet Master.
It could have been. I
Puppet
don't know if it
Master.
was. It was in.
There's
the
like a
80s,
couple of
so
Puppet Masters. There's like the one
could
with
have
the
very
little
well been.
dolls.
Yeah.
Like the little satanic, not
All
satanic,
right. Well,
but like
one of the dolls
one's a
was like
strong
smoking a
man,
doobie
one's
all the
got like a
time.
knife. What?
One of the little dolls like smoking a doobie. And
I don't
wielding
remember.
a knife,
I know
so-
there was like a cowboy one.
Yeah.
You know, the cowboy one had little guns. There was a girl one, and she spit up leeches.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
that
there
might
was
have been
a
it.
one with like he had like a knife and a hook for a hand and shit.
Yeah.
But
That
then
one
there
kinda
was
mixed me up,
also
too.
another Puppet Master movie where there was these aliens that came down and they were like attached
puppets
to
were
people's
good.
backs.
Yeah, I
It
remember
was like
that one.
remember that one? And it had
Yeah.
I don't want to say Keith or Sutherland, maybe Donald Sutherland, the dad. I think the dad might have been in it as like the government guy. But it
Very
had
well could
like
have been.
people, it had like shit on their backs.
They did some really weird shit back then.
Because I was really, I was into movies, and so I like saw the one Puppet Master come out. I'm like, wait a minute, don't they already have one with like fucking puppets?
Coolest horror movie I ever saw, bro. Wishmaster.
Wishmaster.
You got to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. He's like, oh yes. He
This
has like the
dude,
little
they
horns.
showed it. The guy would wish for $1 million, right? And then they
Yeah.
showed like the next scene. I think his mother died in an airplane crash, and he was awarded $1 million by the insurance company. And I just thought, yeah, that's exactly how it would go. That seems about right. Careful.
Why couldn't you just like win the lotto? I would be like, I want $1 million, and I want to do it through the lotto. You know,
Wow.
like I
Nobody's
want to.
ever
You have to like,
for their
yeah, you
wishes.
have to like think that shit through. You know what I mean? You're like, okay,
Yeah, you got to get the details laid out, man.
I would like to play a lotto ticket, and with that lotto ticket, I would like to win $1 million.
Me too.
Yeah,
Ain't it?
ain't gonna happen though, right?
No, I don't think it's in the cards, man. Not for this time. Not for this family, anyway.
I don't know, man. Just get your comics done. Might get there.
Yeah, let me fund $1 million. Watch everybody.
The first one won't happen, but like the second one, you get a little higher. The third one goes a little higher. That's like the pattern. I mean,
and then
I don't know. You hear like nefarious or global frequency and stuff and that stuff. They're like talking about the industry shrinking.
Well, I don't know.
Crowdfunding shrinking
that long. Not this part of it anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I hope not, because I just got here. That would suck.
Well, I think the competition's higher. Like you have to have a
oh yeah, product. Most definitely. The competition is definitely higher.
You
can't have a good thing like this out in the world and nobody take notice. You cannot do that.
All right, I went too far over in time. I'm sorry.
Is he wearing rags?
Rags?
Your dude. Is he wearing rags?
No, it's like kind of like a stitched together kind of kimono kind of thing. I don't know. Very cool. I know it's weird. It's like he's got like several layers of drapage. He's a man of the cloth, so he's got like some vestibules and shit, if that's the right word. Vestiges.
Yeah.
And then he's got like a sleeveless kind of kimono thing going on. He's a fucking goddamn degenerate, Only degenerates wear kimonos.
Well, you got a fan in me, bro.
Thanks, dude. I like your stuff too.
Aww.
Sit at my table.
So who's been influenced by the most in your art?
I don't know, man. I like Jack Davis and Will Eisner, and I like Craig Capullo, and I like Dan Panosian, and I like Art Adams. I like a lot of stuff, man.
Mismatch.
Toth,
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think Ethan nailed it. Like my stuff is very like EC magazines, like older black and white comics or Mad Magazine or something, Like
you got like the old vibe horror stuff to you. I like it.
Yeah. I would totally be down for like Vault of Horror and shit like that. Like that would be my fucking jam. But I would do superhero stuff. I do have a superhero idea, I just needs a hook, but I like the spirit a lot, But that's kind of stuff I like.
That's cool.
Contract with God, fucking invisible people, shit like that. I like Dreamer. Have you read The Dreamer?
I have not.
You should check it out. I don't know if you can get it bootleg, but you should read The Dreamer from
Is
Will
that
Eisner.
another Eisner one?
Yeah.
I'll be on the lookout.
Fuck, what time is it?
30.
1:30.
Where are you at?
I am in Georgia.
It's 12:46 here, bro. I'm on the East Coast too.
It's 12:46. What time is it? Oh yeah, 12:46. I'm sorry. I was looking at I was looking at how long we've been going live, and that says 1:30.
Oh, wow.
See that kind of mistake. I'm getting tired.
Well, we can wrap it up.
Do you mind if we wrap it up?
I don't mind at all. I'm just here chilling with you, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I feel like I got pretty good. I feel like I got pretty decent doodle.
Yeah, you rocked
out
it
of
out.
this. Probably gonna send it to somebody. Probably Comic Book One.
Send it to somebody on the next pre-kings. Do like a chat thing.
Dude, I would love to do an end of the year auction.
Okay, let's do that.
Right? Would you be down for that? Would you be down?
Yeah, I'll do a couple pieces. I'll actually do some traditional art and do it.
Nice, cool.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure some details out and make sure nobody else has got an auction going on. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody gonna cop our style, man.
Nobody gonna hold me down. Oh,
that's right.
No. Yeah, we'll pick a date and plant a flag.
Well, certainly.
Cool, man. Well, hey everybody, for fucking hanging out. We got 7 people. That means my mom and 6 other people.
They're the best 7 people. We love you all.
Yeah, I love my mama too.
Who's up in the chat anyway?
But hail to the other 6 people watching.
Hail chat. Jeremy Birds, STA, Black Hat Cinephile, Past Master Dan. That's my homie right there.
Ouch.
They're all my homies. Oh, look at that.
Past Master Dan is good stuff.
Matt Barr's in the chat too.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're gonna go all the way to the top.
Jolly Green.
Levi
Skeen.
He's a little rough guy. He's a real rough fella. He's okay though. Yeah.
You're all bloody. We love you to death.
Yo, Matt, Jeremy Burtz can't beat the Burtz.
We are the nighttime warriors of CG.
SGA. Who said that?
I'm just making it up.
Okay. I was like, I like that. Who said that? I like that.
Look at the night warriors of CG. I'm done with Matt. And tonight, we're ruling the night.
Yeah, I like we got the Kings. It's like, yeah, and Patrick Purnell fucking wanted to do the Knights, which is like, man, you gotta have fucking honor, dude, to be a knight. Like it's like Knights is goofy, but I'm gonna be like, nah, we're fucking warlords of CG. You know?
Yes. Trademark and copyright.
Trademark. Put that on a mug. I'm making money off of it. Warlord.
Dude, you're the logo master.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, speaking of logos, man, what do you think of mine for a mega mission?
Show it to me again.
Give me your honest opinion. Hang on, let me.
Oh shit!
Pull it up. Oh shit! What happened?
You're asking for a fucking honest opinion.
I want the real you, bro. Don't lie to me.
I'm gonna put it in all the way.
All right, look under L for logos. Retard.
Good thing.
Where's it at?
Good thing. I'm hung like an acorn, so it won't go that deep. But
hello.
Let's bring it in here.
All right, let me share the screen again. This. Working on dual monitors. Fun.
Stool monitors, CG warlords.
Present. Share your screen, fool. Window. Make that one. Go share.
Y'all are better than watching TV.
Yes, we're very entertaining.
Yes, that's what I want to hear.
What you think?
We're entertaining mothers out here.
Damn right.
It takes Omega Mission.
Yeah.
Omega Mission.
Like
I'm looking at the logo. Is this like an icon that's going to be used in the story somewhere?
Yep.
Like is this repeated somewhere else?
Well,
natural.
Okay, you see the where the words are. That's not part of the team logo.
Right. But the circle with the dot and then the line missing through it.
Yeah,
that's on there?
I tried to craft it where it looks like the omega symbol, but it's not the omega symbol. It gives you like you get to draw it in your head. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on.
I'm fucking looking at it. Just give me 1 second.
Look harder, bro.
I think it needs to be
Whose side are you on?
his.
That's bullshit. You're my mother.
Is this a font that you found or that you made?
I found it, and I don't know the name of it. Does it suck?
Yes.
No, it doesn't suck. It doesn't suck. There's some spots where I would like clean it up a little bit. I think it's cool. I think I personally would tweak it a little bit so that it's you couldn't find the original logo. Like you don't want to like be like, yeah, I can fucking type out my logo. Then that's not good. I like it. I think it's bold. It's single color.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm looking at it and going, I'm not really sure what it means. I don't see the omega. What the fuck does the omega symbol look like?
It's like that, but it's got two little feet on the ends.
Oh, right. It's like an upside down U, right?
Yeah.
Why did you not put the little feet at the end?
Because it's being used to death everywhere.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You need to change the whole thing.
What do I need to change it to?
Oh my god, he doesn't know. He doesn't. I don't know if he needed to change the whole thing, but I think
can show you the whole one. I can show you the one I was going.
I think I would add a little bit. I don't want to fucking tell you to do your shit, dude. If you love it, then go for it. It reads well. If it's going to be a logo on the people's thing, it's cool.
And if I can find something better, I will. I'm just that kind of guy. That's why I asked for your creative input, my brother. Okay, hang on. Let me do the screen thing again, okay? He's like, I wanted to get out of here, Don, and you keep dragging me in.
No, so I mean, even if it's like, you're not really. If I'm just spitballing, so you have your. Can you see my shit?
Yeah, that's it.
So you have like your omega here, your mission here, right? This comes out to a certain way, right? Your mission comes out this far, but right now this arch kind of comes in and it doesn't line up.
Right. It should line up.
So you kind of have. Well, I would suggest is adding that little bit. You know what I mean? So instead of it like this, just add like just a tap of that thing, and then it lines up with the bottom text.
Yeah.
Right, and you get a little bit of like, it does look like omega. Like you could almost just show this on a shirt. You know what I mean? And people would get that it's omega, and it would be unique.
Okay. Hell yes, I like it already.
You.
I'm gonna.
So you're not even like I'm not asking you to like revise your whole thing. Like that's a big move. But like if you just added like 2 tabs on the side that lined up with your side, dude, it would be like, yeah, that's omega.
Yeah, I got no trouble taking criticism, dude. I live for it.
And I have no problem with you telling me to fuck myself with my criticism.
I would not do that.
Dude, I have like, I know it's weird, it's like my job, right? I'll like be sitting, I'll like, be talking to a producer and I'll be like, hey, how about this? What about this? Because the guy will like not know. Right, the person will be like, what am I gonna do next? I'm like, how about this? How about that? How about this? How about that? And he's like, no, that's stupid. What? No, keep going. No, and it's like, I don't care. I'll sit there and brainstorm shit all day. I don't give a fuck. It's like,
for
my job. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, I'm totally cool. And so if you're like, no, I don't like your idea. I think I'm gonna keep going with mine.
No, I mean, all right, this one right here.
It's all good.
I got in the front. Hang on, do I gotta redo the share?
No.
See,
we're trying to get rid of the Target logo aspect. That's why I was thinking.
See, that was the very first one I come up with.
The tabs.
And I did not like it.
This one right here?
Yeah. It's too in you. You like it? I
don't like it.
Oh yeah, I didn't like it either. It was just too in your face. to me. Plus, the words are just way too damn big. And I wanted to go for like I was experimenting with like a 3D effect, like the letters are looking down, you know.
Yeah.
But I couldn't pull it off. I don't have any 3D software, and trying to hand draw that shit, I'm just not that patient with it because I'm kind of a sucker. If it's not straight lines, I get pissed off and I just erase the hell out of it, and it has to be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And then I thought, well, try this other one, and then I don't know. The other one kind of.
Yeah, no, I hear you, dude. Like some of the stuff, like I look at that and I'm going,
yeah. I was looking at
why
the
isn't
window,
the O? Oh shit, where'd it go?
Oh shit, I let it go. Hang on, I'll bring it back.
Like the front edge of the O is
Not that one.
not
right?
lined up. What the fuck am I looking at right there? Is that the code that we sent with the fucking Jupiter satellite? Like fucking
StreamYard's having a brain attack.
greetings from planet Earth. Yeah, like the
stop and
front
do it
of
again.
the front of the oh Jesus Christ.
I co-opted your shit.
Sorry, your mom's listening. She's
she's got a worse mouth than I do. It's okay.
Gosh darn it.
That's where I got it from.
For the love of Mike.
Okay, there we go.
So like the O, the front of the O,
Mhm.
like not lining up with the tip of the I. I would have like stretched that out a little bit. I would have stretched the omega so that it lined it up. Is that fucking weird?
No, it should be what do you call it? Kerning? The kerning part of it should be even.
Yeah, well, no, I mean the kerning I think is okay. Well, you got some weird kerning going on between the S's and the I's, and then the I and the O's, like the M and the I. Did you fuck with the kerning, or did you just type this out?
I typed it out. I did it all in Clip. In Clip, they got some good text controls, but it ain't great, and I refuse to give Photoshop money.
Yeah, I fuck with all my text and stuff in Illustrator, where you can like type stuff out and then.
Don't you got to get Photoshop and Illustrator? They won't let you get just the one.
Dude, I have a copy of Illustrator from like 8 years ago. I'm using CS 5.5 still. I'm not paying for no fucking cloud.
I would pirate it, but I don't want to jack up my system.
I didn't pirate it. This is a copy that I paid for. But yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. But I don't know. I got this brand new Mac I'm working off of, and I don't want to.
You have a brand new Mac?
It's not brand new. It's the M1. It's not too bad. It's not too shabby.
Nah, dude, don't knock it. I'm rolling like I'm telling you, I'm like working on CS 5.5. Like I'm rocking like the fastest Mac tower from 2011.
I rolled on the CS5 I went all the way up to CS6, and then I think it was that's when he went to the Creative Suite.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I actually started off with Photoshop Elements 2. I bought that sucker for $59.99 at Walmart. I rocked that sucker so hard. I was drawing with a mouse, dude.
Yeah, that was some of my first stuff, was like coloring with a mouse and shit, like scanning my drawings and then coloring them in.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck?
Draw, scan, put it in there. I was so scared my dad had bought me this little tiny 1999 tablet. It was all like 2 by 2 inches. It was hardly any room to do anything on it. And for years, it sat in a box under my bed. I didn't want to screw it off because I'm like, I'll just draw with a mouse, you know?
Yeah.
And which is weird because I'm always one of the first ones to try new tech. I love tech. I'm a tech head. So after he passed, I said, well, I owe it to him to at least try it. So I dug it out and I tried it, and I wore that little bad boy out. I literally drew a hole into it. Nice. And then my mom bought me one of those Wacom's. Is it Wacom or Wacom? I think it's Wacom.
Sure. Whatever you want. I think I've heard it Wacom.
Yeah, the little Intuos. I think Dell had it for like just over $350.
Yeah.
And I wore a hole in that one too. And then the guy, I was doing work for one guy, and he gave me his old tablet, one of the silver ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I beat that to hell. And then finally I had made enough money doing my stuff, little gigs here and there, where I could get the Cintiq, and I got it. And oh my God, I love this thing. It's a beast. I got the 24-inch.
Hell yeah, that's what I have, dude.
But it is worth it, bro. It is so worth it.
It's so, dude. I love it. I love my Cintiq, man. I absolutely love it.
The only thing I
It's the
regret
dopest shit on the
about it
planet.
is that it's so big.
It's big. I'm worried about mine right now. Like I have a problem with the power cord in the back. Like it's like loose. Yeah, there's like some internal stuff where it's like if I pick up my Wacom, like I'll have issues. Like I'll have to sit there and like fuck with my wires and shit and like kind of like wiggle them a little bit. I mean, because my Cintiq is, dude, it's easily like fucking 8 years old.
I think mine.
But I mean, it's
I
still
had this one about 3
it's
years
still
ago.
going strong. Like it's still fucking awesome. That's the only problem is that one little thing. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna get a new one soon, just to be on the safe side, you know. But I fucking love it.
Get that. What is it, like a 34-inch they got now?
Oh Lord,
it's fucking ridiculous, man. How big they are now.
Well, I don't have it anymore. Now it's just sitting on my table using the little legs that it came with. But for a long time, I had it on one of those armatures. Like I had it attached to an armature, so I could like.
Those things are expensive. The one that it's built for. You're talking about?
Yeah. So I got that and was able to like kind of lift it up and fucking hold it down and kind of like do shit with it. But then eventually, I was just like, I put it in one position and wasn't fucking with it anymore. But
I got a like little Ergotron thing, little arm.
I like sold a painting, dude. I I was doing the Super Bowl, and I took some photos of this Carolina Panthers paintings that I was doing of the Cam Newton, I think his name is.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's now I'm tripping up like PTP. He's the quarterback. So I was like doing these paintings of the quarterback, and I was taking photos of him and posting them. And somebody who owned a sports bar in wherever the fuck the Carolina Panthers like home team is from, right? Like he has a sports bar, and he was like, "Hey, can I buy those from you?"
No shit.
Yeah. And so
nice.
So they went, and I was like, yeah, if I get him back, you know, if I get him back. So I did get him back, right? And they went, they had him. He did the interviews with Cam Newton with the paintings. They like offered him to Cam Newton, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good." Which is fine. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that would have been cool though.
Yeah, well, some people take them, dude. Some of the people that I've done paintings for, they like take them. Like Gronk has 2 of my paintings because I've done him twice, and both times he like was like, "Yeah, can I take these?" It was like, "Fucking hey, you can, bro. Good luck." So anyway, so Cam was like, "Nah, I don't want these fucking paintings," and so they came back and I got them, and and I drove them over to this dude. And fucking, I mean, yeah, I sold those paintings for a fucking shit ton, dude. Like enough to be like, yeah, which Cintiq do I want? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the big one. Do you want to go for refurbished? Fuck no, I don't want nobody else. I want a virgin fucking. I want
fresh out the box, bro.
Yeah, I want to bust that fucking cherry myself. Yeah, so but yo, ever since then they don't fucking. I can't get the paintings. Ever since then, man, the paintings disappear, dude. I'm not complaining. Hail CBS. I'm just saying that, like, I'm like, hey, where's my fucking painting? Yeah, man.
Yo, man, where my shit
we rolled it up. We rolled it up, and I don't know, production. You know, like it got. I don't know. We'll find
somebody's
it. Somebody's
got that over their mantle somewhere. They're not.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I know for a fact somebody in production has that shit in their apartment. Yeah.
I got an original Matt Barr right here. Who?
Oh, dude, they ain't getting it for me. They ain't getting it for Matt Barr. They're like, look at this fucking painting. It was on the Super Bowl. Like, yeah, they're getting it for whoever was on the painting. But I don't mind. I think they pay me enough to just be like, fuck it.
Hey,
you
man,
you could fucking burn that painting and film it all if you want.
That's still a hell of a feather in your cap, though, dude. Seriously,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. I lucked out.
They
asked me if I have anything ready or anything planned for this Super Bowl. I was like, nah, man. Give me a call.
That's good. They asked you, right? There you go.
Oh, it's dope, dude. I get sore. Look, I'm gonna be like, it's awesome, and then I start bitching about. I'm not bitching about it all, but I'm so sore because it'll be like, they don't know who's playing in the Super Bowl
Yeah.
until like a week before, right? Sometimes like a couple of days before. I don't know. I wish they would tell me
It's all a
if it's fucking fixed. I wish they would come tell me, dude. So they'll like say, oh, like, hey, come into town. So I'll like, I'll fly into town and they'll like show me where we're working and stuff, and they'll like give me my people, and then it'll be like, okay, well, it might be Kansas City, and it might be so and so, and it might be somebody else,
You
okay,
think
and we'll be
Kansas
like,
City
all
could
right.
go this year? They could.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just throwing out like
Oh,
like
yeah.
like 2 years, like last year Kansas City went, but the year before they almost went and then didn't. Right? I think like the Patriots went or something like that.
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
quite
quit watching
remember.
football after my dad died.
Dude, I only pay attention to shit when I'm fucking working on it. Like I don't really
Yeah.
fucking like follow it. So we were like kind of like prepping some paintings for one team. And they're like, yeah, no, that team, they didn't win. So we're going to be doing this other team. So I had to like spend the whole week painting like fucking 8-9 paintings. And each painting is like 12 by 12.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
dude, they're big. I got photos like online and stuff of these paintings that they get me
You
to
got a
do. But
website?
they're fucking
I
huge.
would like to
Yeah.
see that.
It's robo6.net.
Hang on, I gotta write it down.
ROBO the number 6.net.
Robo6.net.
Yeah. I need to update it, dude. I need to go on there and put a fucking Comicsgate section on there.
Oh, you know what? They don't even got
Like
me on the
logos, covers, fucking interiors, dude. I think I've been on like fucking 15, 16 campaigns at this point. Like you want to talk about grabbing an oar? You want to talk about fucking contributing?
I'm hoping that once my book finally gets funded, they'll actually put me on the CG site. I registered and everything, and they're like, no.
Why not?
I don't know. I even sent dude an email. Well,
is it Romano? Is Romano in charge of Robert
well,
Romano?
He told me, he's like, he's doing the whole site itself and everything.
Yeah.
He's super swamped. And I'm like, okay, but please put me on.
Yeah, he's got inundated. He's got a fuck ton of people.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I don't know.
I'm just smiling.
Sorry, when did you get on there, dude? We're not part of everything.
I feel like I haven't taken my rightful place, man, in the court.
You got to make your place. You know what I mean? Like you'll sit like, dude. At first, I was like, hey, how come I don't have somebody in the wrestling in the fucking wrestling matches? How come somebody hasn't made me? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm working hard over here.
I want to do
Shut
that.
the fuck up, you crybaby. Quit fucking asking for it, you bitch. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like a learning curve, right? You're like, fuck. Like, I can't even talk about it.
Shut up. Draw your little pictures and tweet. Shut up.
Sure would like to be in that CG vacation. Yeah, no. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right.
No, we have pet
So
now.
it's like instead of just like, yeah, dude, he was like, no, you can't be in there unless you're CG or you've been like published CG. And I was like, okay. And then he had Pitt on the cover. I was like,
I got
fucking dick are you sucking, dude?
Did you know that?
Say what?
I got a drawing in Dark Horse. It was a total fluke too. I don't know how the hell my drawing got in there.
That's
but I'm
dope.
right there. I'm right on. I think I'm on the same page or with what was that guy that did like all the colored like the different colored books with what's his name, like Hawk Gray or Spider-Man Red or whoever.
Tim Sale?
Yeah, I'm on the same page with him, I think. It's
shit.
It was a tribute to Stan Sakai. And I drew a picture of Osaka Yojimbo and I sent it to him on Facebook. He's like, yeah, that's good. And that's all I heard. And the next thing I know, he's sending me a link to the book they're putting it in. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's cool. And it's still there. Yeah, I don't have the book, but because it's kind of expensive. But yeah, I'm published by Dark Horse, so I'm at least I got a little claim, right?
Dude, you're practically a king. You're a prince.
I'm mainstream, baby.
You're a prince. I think to be king, you gotta like have at least.
I'm a knight.
You're a knight.
I'm a rook.
Night in white
I'm a
satin.
queen. Oh my god.
Oh fuck! Ooh, I like that, dude. Rook.
No, don't you? I
But
thought
then
you
somebody
like
else,
queen.
huh? Oh, you want to use?
Don't
You
like
can be a
queen.
queen.
I don't want to be queen.
I
If I'm
like
going to
rook.
be a queen, I'll be queen for a day, but that's it. I don't think I can handle any longer than that.
Did you ever read DC's Checkmate?
No, but I did read Deathmate from Image back in the day.
Yeah, where they did like a combo with Valiant.
Yeah, where who was it? The Solar fell in love with Void.
Yeah.
And that was
And they
basically the
fucked.
premise. Like they
Yep.
banged and they broke the universe.
Yeah.
Talk about an epic
Solar, man of the atom,
And that,
slam dicking some fucking chrome alien bitch.
yeah. No, I
Where
never
is
read
he fucking
Deathmate.
putting it, dude? Like she's like, my skin is metal. If you want to fuck my hip, you can. And she just like forms a vagina on her
Yeah,
leg.
she just magically forms the vag out of cosmic energy or whatever. Although they have
That's
totally
fucking
messed that
weird. I'd be
character
like,
up
yo,
now.
let me tap some of that fucking shoulder vag, and
Have
like
you
it just like
seen
forms out of her shoulder.
Have you seen what they're doing with the Wildcats now on the DC? I think Void now is like
No,
some astronaut with a skull and an astronaut suit. I didn't read it. I just caught some promo images. It was like, oh god, this is horrible.
fuck. You know what I just remembered, dude? We were talking about Batman earlier, and I was like, man, who would be really dope? Like you're talking about gangsters and serial killers. I
Mhm.
fucking want to see them do fucking the ventriloquist.
Oh, yeah,
Like
he doesn't get
Paul
noticed.
Giamatti fucking doing like
Yes.
maybe like doing the ventriloquist. Shut up, dummy. I'm
Mhm.
the fucking boss here.
He would be
Like
so cool.
that would be fucking cool as shit. I would love to see that. And I know it sounds weird, but I would love to see a Mr. Freeze. And I would love to see it
Ice
like,
Age.
no. Chill. I'd love to
Chill.
see, like somebody called it out of like, it could be like a Russian cosmonaut. It could be like a cryogenic
You know who would have been a cool Mr.
mistake. You
Freeze?
know what I mean? Like there's some way to like make it kind of realistic,
I always
like he
thought Rucker Hauer would have been an awesome.
excuse me, Rutger Hauer's what?
He would have been an awesome Mr. Freeze, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, just my opinion. I know why they went with Arnold, but
Jesus Christ.
it was too over the top. That whole movie was too over the top. But that we don't want to get into that discussion right
Nope,
now.
nope, because I gotta go to bed.
Yeah,
So
me too. Damn it.
yo, Don, thanks for hanging, buddy.
Always, man. It's always a pleasure. You're my dude. You know that.
Yeah, buddy. All right. So hail the chat. Be brave, be honest,
Hail the
and be
chat.
true.
Maximum CG Warlords, baby.
Maximum effort, CG Warlords.
All right, man.